Hey Adventure Kids, it is great to see you this morning. And this morning we have a really important Bible story for you. It's a little bit sad, a little bit scary, but it's one of the most important moments in history.
Oh, I know which story this is. It's the one where Jesus dies, isn't it?
That's right, Pascal.
I don't understand why Jesus had to die. Couldn't God do something to help Jesus? It doesn't seem fair.
That's a really good question, Pascal. And as we're going to see in today's Bible story, Jesus had to die in order to rescue us. Jesus died for everyone, for you, for me, and in fact, that's our Bible point for today.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm ready to hear the story now.
All right, so let's jump right into our Bible story.
So you're a king, are you?
The Roman soldiers jeered.
Then you'll need a crown and a robe.
They gave Jesus a crown made out of thorns and put a purple robe on him and pretended to bow down before him.
Your Majesty,
they said. Then they whipped him and spat on him. They didn't understand that this was the Prince of Life, the King of heaven and earth, who had come to rescue them. The soldiers made him a sign, "Our King," and nailed it to a wooden cross. They walked up a hill outside the city. Jesus carried the cross on his back. Jesus had never done anything wrong, but they were going to kill him the way criminals were killed. They nailed Jesus to the cross.
Father, forgive them.
Jesus said.
They don't understand what they're doing. You say you've come to rescue us.
They shouted.
But you can't even rescue yourself.
But they were wrong. Jesus could have rescued himself. A legion of angels would have flown to his side if he called them.
If you were really the Son of God, you could just climb down off that cross,
they said. And of course, they were right. Jesus could have actually just climbed down. Actually, he could have just said a word and made it all stop. Like when he healed the little girl and stilled the storm and fed 5,000 people. But Jesus stayed. You see, they didn't understand. It wasn't the nails that kept Jesus there. It was love.
Papa?
Jesus cried, frantically searching the sky.
Where are you? Don't leave me.
And for the first time and the last, when he spoke, nothing happened.
Where does a snowman keep his money? In the snow bank. Funny. Did you hear the joke about a skunk? Never mind. It stinks. Hilarious. What do you get if your car is on fire? Hot Wheels. You know you like that one. That was funny. Very funny. Albert out. Peace.
Papa?
Jesus cried, frantically searching the sky.
Where are you? Don't leave me.
And for the first time and the last, when he spoke, nothing happened. Just a horrible, endless silence. God didn't answer. He turned away from his boy. Tears rolled down Jesus' face, the face of the one who would wipe away every tear from every eye. Even though it was midday, a dreadful darkness covered the face of the world. The sun could not shine. The earth trembled and quaked. The great mountains shook. Rocks split in two, until it seemed that the whole world would break, that creation itself would tear apart. The full force of the storm, of God's fierce anger at sin, was coming down on his own Son instead of his people. It was the only way God could destroy sin and not destroy his children whose hearts were filled with sin. Then Jesus shouted in a loud voice,
"It is finished."
And it was. He had done it. Jesus had rescued the whole world.
Father,
Jesus cried,
I give you my life.
and with a great sigh, he let himself die. Strange clouds and shadows filled the sky. Purple, orange, black, like a bruise. Jesus' friends gently carried Jesus. They laid Jesus in a new tomb carved out of rock. How could Jesus die? What had gone wrong? What did it mean? They didn't know anything anymore, except they did know their hearts were breaking.
That's the end of Jesus,
The leader said. But just to be sure, they sent strong soldiers to guard the tomb. They hauled a huge storm in front of the door to the tomb so that no one could get in or out. And that's our story.
Oh, I get it now. The reason that Jesus had to die was because it was the only way for God to rescue us from our sin. Even though it happened a long time ago, he died for everyone, for you and for me.
That's right, Pascal, and that's our Bible point for today. Jesus died for you and for me.
I'm still a little sad, though.
Well, that's okay, Pascal, because next week you're going to hear the happiest and most wonderful ending to this story. And I promise you're not going to want to miss it.
Oh, I can't wait!
Me too. So have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you back here next week.
Hey Adventure Kids, this is a part of the show where you send in your questions to me, Jake, and I answer them. So let me grab my mailbag. Hi Jake, why is it important that we read the Bible? From Hannah. That is an awesome question. But first, I want to talk about friendship. Have you ever heard the idea that you become like the people you hang out with? It's true. If you hang out with friends that love to tell jokes, you'll probably find yourself telling jokes. If you hang out with friends that love to do adventurous things, you'll find that before long, you'll be joining in on adventures with them. The same idea is true with the Bible. If you spend time reading the Bible, then you become more like Jesus. And that's really important because we have a lot of things in life that influence us. Our friends, our teachers, people on TV, songs we listen to. We tend to think and act most like the people and things we listen to the most. So if you put God first and make reading His Word really important in your life, then you'll become more and more like Jesus. Awesome question. Hi Jake, can you do the cup challenge? From Phil. I don't know, Phil. Let's find out. Okay, so let's find out. I got it. Awesome question. So remember, if you have questions for me, Jake, just go to the website takeawaywithjake.com and I'll be happy to answer your questions right here on the show.